Hello, and welcome back to J-1 Visa Consulting, your resource guide to all things J-1 Visa related. My name is Avery, and I am an immigration specialist with over 7 years of experience in J-1 Visa programming and cultural exchange programs. So in this video, I'll be talking all about the J-1 waiver. So if you do have a question about any of the content in this video, please feel free to leave me a comment below or check me out at j1visaconsulting.com. So for now, let's begin. So I'll start with just important information about the J-1 waiver. So in order to remove the 212E 2-year home residency requirement, a J-1 waiver may be obtained. Application for a waiver doesn't guarantee an approval, and you must wait for a response from the Department of State. So the most common waiver is the no objection statement, the NOS waiver, for which you would need to complete online with the form DS-3035. So your home country government would need to provide a statement that they are not objecting to you being in your home country for 2 years. You can contact them at your local embassy or consulate. So other category of waivers are persecution, interested U.S. federal government agency, exceptional hardship to a U.S. citizen, spouse, or child, or the State Public Health Department, also known as the Conrad State 30 program. So processing time can vary between 8 to 24 weeks depending on the waiver selected. So what is the 212E rule and how does it apply to the waiver? So if you're subjected to this rule, you have to get a waiver. So the 212E rule requires that exchange visitors return home or to the country of your last legal residence for 2 years after the completion of your J-1 program. So this is not the same as the 24-month bar of certain J-1 visa programs, such as the Research Scholar program. So anyone subject to this rule will not be eligible to apply for U.S. immigrant visa, such as a green card, an H, K, or L visas until this 2-year requirement has been fulfilled or the waiver has been approved. So this requirement fulfills the exchange part of the exchange visitor program, where the J-1 visa holder shares the knowledge and or skills gained in the U.S. with their colleagues in their home country. So why do you need this waiver? If you do wish to remain in the U.S. after the completion of your J-1 visa program, or if you're unable to return home or the last country of your legal residence, and you are subject to this rule, you would need the waiver. So marriage to a U.S. citizen during a J-1 visa program doesn't negate the need for a waiver. So even if you get married to a U.S. citizen, you still have to do this process if you're subject to 212E. After the waiver has been applied for, no changes can be made to the existing J-1 program. So that means you cannot shorten your program, you cannot extend your program. So make sure that your end date is what you actually need it to be before you go ahead and submit all of your documentation. So here I have some important information about the process. So the J-1 waiver application process should be started about 1 year prior to the end of your J-1 visa program or the expiration date on your DS 2019 form to ensure that a decision can be made before the current J-1 visa program has ended. If your program has ended and a decision has not been made, you would be required to depart the United States after the 30-day grace period. So the exchange visitor can check the status of the application online, and also contact information can be updated online if the exchange visitor has moved, changed your phone number, anything like this, since the time of original submission. So if you do have a question about if you're subject to the 212E rule, you can request an advisory opinion from the U.S. Department of State. This is a mail-in process as well, and it takes about 4 to 6 weeks. So that's all for today's video. I hope that you did find it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date and in the know for all things J-1 visa related. So until next time.